I thought I was supporting small businesses until I tracked where my local coffee shop actually sources everything. My neighborhood coffee shop Rosie's had this whole story. Single mom escaped domestic violence, built her dream castery from nothing. The walls were covered with her daughter's artwork. I went there religiously, paying $8 for lates because I believed in supporting survivors. Last week, her daughter Hasty asked if I could help with her economics project about supply chains. Sweet kid. Maybe 16, I said, sure. Mom won't tell me where she gets her coffee beans, Tessie said. Says it's a trade secret. Can you help me trace it? I laughed. Let's ask her together, but Rosie got weird. Ploppy, she's weird. Changed the subject. Said suppliers were confidential. Red flag number 1 that night. I did some digging. Rosie's opiate was registered to address I recognized. It was a warehouse that housed multiple local businesses. Strange, but maybe she just used it for deliveries. Then I found her supplier invoices in the dumpster behind the shop. Not recycled, thrown away. Every single item from coffee beans to pastries to those homemade syrups came from Restaurant Depot, the same wholesale giant that supplies McDonald's. The local honey she charged $12 for, great value brand, repackaged. But that wasn't the worst part. I cross-referenced her business registration. Rosie's was owned by a company called Mahkud Sharmush. That company owned 17 other local coffee shops across the state. Saw model everywhere. Pori Motorita, hired actor to play the owner, markup of 400% on wholesale items. The real Rosie? She didn't exist. The woman I'd been supporting was an actress named Jennifer, paid $20 an hour to memorize names and play a character. I confronted Rosie the next morning, showed her the papers. She broke down. If I break character, I lose my kids' health insurance. They own me. Turns out Behud Sharmush specifically hired struggling single mothers, gave them just enough hours to stay dependent but not enough for benefits, made them sign contracts with $50,000 penalties for revealing the truth. Jennifer had been Rosie for 3 years. The daughter asking about supply chains, that was her real daughter. The artwork on the walls. Real. The story about domestic violence. Also real. But the coffee shop wasn't hers. She was just the face. They scout us at women's shelters, she told me, promise us management positions, then trap us in these roles. I spent the next month investigating. Wound 43 women across 5 states, all playing local coffee shop owners, all single mothers, all trapped by the same contracts. The real owner, a private equity firm that specialized in authentic local experiences. They'd studied what made people pay premium prices, tragic frick braid, a personal connection, community snapshots, then manufactured at scale. The post went viral within days. People were protesting outside Mahud Charm locations. But here's what haunts me. Jennifer lost her job. So did all 43 women. The company dissolved, reformed under a new name. Now they use college students instead of single mothers. A model harder to track. Last week, a new coffee shop opened where Rosie's used to be. Local owner, tragedy turned triumph. Daughter's artwork on the walls. I recognized the supply truck delivering their homemade pastries. Some systems don't break, they just evolve.